2K25 in the slightest, but I'm gonna be tapped in with the news though. Will I buy the game? Yes, I will buy the game eventually. It's not bought now. I'll eventually buy it. You know what I'm saying? Only reason I haven't bought it now is because I really just don't care. Cause next month, yeah, beginning next month. I will say like every year I have skipped classes every year I've been in college. So this will be my fourth year. So oh my, I'm a senior, bro. That's crazy. Every year I have skipped that day that 2K came out of classes to play, and I may not do it this year. Depending on what day it is, because yeah, I got shit to do. I got I got some pretty hard classes coming up. I ain't gonna lie, but also just don't give a fuck. I really just don't give a fuck about 2K like that. And yeah, I've skipped a lot of. I wouldn't say I skipped a lot of shit, but I've skipped some shit to play 2K. I have, right? But it's like we'll see. We will see. At the end of the day, we will see. Damn it! I stopped my recording. I'm so stupid. But we're gonna tap in. I'm excited for this.
Hey man,
Sure,
it's
this
the
video,
ISO
bro.
God Sensei, the greatest known 2K in existence. And look, they saying they finally fixed the AI in this hoe. They are nerfed and more balanced and have more logic. It never had much logic, but now it's apparently greatly improved. We apparently got a super dynamic contest system instead of a fixed one. I didn't know we had some fixed contest system, defense, and a bunch more things. Before we get into all that, man, y'all make sure y'all subscribe and like. It's free. Nobody will know. Y'all be sure to do that. You want to be up to date with all the 2K25 news, all the best builds when they come out, all the best dribble moves, best jump shots. You know, it's your best source. We're gonna keep it real, authentic. We not double twisting. What changes have been made to post defense? Please, God. Post fades and hooks now use a different set of contest logic than normal shots. The new logic better simulates how shooting out of the post in real life puts more of the make versus miss on the shooter's ability to time an inherently leave my thoughts on the table. Set my key.
Ads, bro.
More difficult shots.
Get your money though. Get your money though.
Get a hand up or jump to contest to make it tougher for the shooter. So what is he saying? Is it nerfed or is it buffed? Is it genjutsu? Hot zones still give you a small boost to your shot ratings. Okay. Like the most. Look at this NPC asking this damn question. Basically, your post fade success is going to be based off your close shot and your mid. Link, and your badges. So could this mean close shot matters more? Are there any new post moves? There are some new post fades and hooks thanks to Pro Play. Them 9,000 animations. I mean, y'all me know if that excites you. Okay, so
they say 9,000 animations. How many do y'all think will be usable? You know what I'm saying? And if they're including jump shots in those 9,000 animations. So that means literally like everybody uses. I wouldn't say everybody uses the same jump shot, but everybody uses the same base. Every single person uses the same base. So nobody gives a fuck about the other jump shots, bro. No one's giving a fuck about Gallinari, Gordon Hayward jump shot. Nobody's giving a fuck about them niggas, right? Let's see what. Hey, throwing a is Sean Marion in the game? I don't think he is. But throw one of those in, niggas will start using it. On God. Just because. And what the fuck does it say? AI difficulty is now based on more than just shooting percentage. Lower difficulties will experience less aggressive offensive defense. Isn't that always been the case? Has this not always been the case? I could have sworn you could have just like. I guess maybe not. I could have sworn you could have just been able to blow by lower difficulties, anyways. But We'll see.
So it's looking like we really gave the disses our NPC a thrashing, and he done fixed the damn AI. So maybe some rich little kids can play the game, and these grown men that's been playing 2K for over a decade can actually score on the AI. Maybe we gonna see. But let's break down this too. Saying AI difficulty is now based on more than just shooting percentages. I don't know what that means. They saying lower difficulties, they will be less aggressive on offense and defense. Oh, W. Grind your badges in peace. Let your kid grind your badges in peace and just play the game. Huh. Wow. Bro, y'all remember them years? We was roasting the AI so hard that he just took Rookie out and just made him throwing our my players like kids. He's crazy. Oh my god. Then he says, and make fewer strategy changes or adjustments. It's good. So even when they're about to lose, they're not just gonna W to stop you from scoring, getting a lob or whatever. That's cool, man. Scale the on-ball defensive delays per difficulty. So attacking the basket on lower level AI is easier. But hopefully, when I play with you random wreck NPCs, you can score on the AI. All my games this year, live, okay?
Bro,
not like the Sim Nation NPCs that be on their knees, mouth wide open.
Bro.
I have not. I repeat, I have not ran into a wreck random who could score on the AI. Not one. One. That's an issue, bro. And the guys that say they can score on AIs, them Sim Nation NPCs that try to max out their ball handling attribute, guys, listen, guarantee you, if they play on my team, and the AI lag out, you see them live, I guarantee you they will not score on that AI, bro. They will be standing there. I guarantee you, bro. Don't be fooled by videos. They're not real, okay? There's a reason people don't stream live, okay? Always remember, you can apply that to life. There's always a reason. How you loving the game so much and you don't stream every time you play? Come on, guys. And you got it all figured out, but you don't stream every time you play. Free money, right? Free building up your community, right? We can now share our playbooks and save. That's interesting. You can make plays, man. That sounds crazy. That's a W for y'all play now, cats. I mean, if it is how I think it is. Defense, better pursuit angles and rotations. Hopefully, man. Doubt it. Less untimely cuts. Doubt it. They've been doing that for years. We'll see. Better driving lanes and kick. I remember so many years, man. You drive, they run in the paint with you, just like a bot NPC wreck random. Just so many stupid things. But hey, y'all let me know if y'all think they're gonna fix that. Court spacing with these AIs. Our new spacing engine has over 20 adjustment locations from inside the 3-point that feeds the AI a constant stream of spacing information. Okay, so when you get double, your AI is gonna space better. Hopefully. Y'all let me know if y'all think it's gonna be like that. It sound good. So now the contest system has a dynamic weighting system. So they just had fixed, like, so you just went on the court and it was just fixed instant. So if you, oh no, sound a little baity. It evaluates the impact of defense at the start.
Let's read that.
Like, so you just went on the court and it was just
make significant changes to the contest system. We now use a dynamic weighting system rather than a fixed one. I don't know what that means. Impacted defense at the start of the shot versus the release. That's a lot of words.
Instant. So if you, oh no, sound a little baity. It evaluates the impact of defense at the start of the shot versus the release and computes the prop cover.
Design
Coverage packed accordingly. Stronger contest. No more spraying in people's face like that? Or is it going to allow us to really spray? When we first introduced rhythm shooting to the rest of the team here at Visual Concepts, many thought it was a bit too challenging. Pay attention. However, those of us who kept practicing grew to love it and now can't go back to traditional shootings. This, if them guys did it, y'all, you know it's going to be easy as hell. And he says, we've also seen our shooting percentages rise significantly as we've improved with the mechanic. They can do it. Hey guys, y'all want to go crazy in that wreck, especially off the rip when people ain't got their defensive badges? Just spam it. especially since it's a new feature, man, the first week, you probably gonna be able to get some crazy clips, man. Now look, guys, if you didn't know, they say real player percent isn't online, but it basically is. But it's not just automatic. You probably have to time it a little bit, but it basically is. As you can see, some players love the added challenge to shooting, while others found shooting to be too difficult. We've added a new setting called shot timing profiles that allows you to choose low risk reward, and it will provide more forgiving shot timings that emphasize ratings, openness. Does that sound like real player percent? And taking smart shots.
Wait, hold on.
New setting called shot timing profiles that allows you to choose low risk reward, and it will provide more forgiving shot timings that emphasize ratings, openness. Does that sound like real player percent? And taking smart shots. Mistimed shot can still go in, so whites is back. We already went over that. Ooh, shot canceling feature, right? So not only the shot fake, the heads, that's sounding like old 2Ks. That's why there was so much variety, because you could cancel out of moves and stuff. Hopefully it's like that. They saying it's free flowing. Start a step back jumper, cancel out. Now look, so they saying that everything's zoomed out, player models are smaller, and everything's like changed. The whole ratio is changed, and they're saying this isn't just the camera's more zoomed out. As you can see, like this is kind of different right here. It's kind of like the same angle in a sense. It like a stronger outline with the black right here compared to 24. And it's a W if there's really more space. They also showed a screenshot of Jason Tatum. He's like 6'9" or whatever, or 6'8" or whatever. And he looks somewhat small on the court. That's a W for all play style. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Young Jern pointing out how the hair has been updated from 2K24 to 25. Y'all let me know what y'all prefer. 2K25 KD, y'all let me know what y'all prefer, man. You got 24 versus 25. Seem more realistic, maybe. Jerseys
the graphics are always gonna be good, though.
Could be the angle. I don't know, bro.
The graphics are always finessing. Look good, bro.
Wemby's face scan been updated. Okay. Let me know what y'all prefer though. Okay, it's different. 25, 24. Jamal Murray. They finally fixed Paul George's skin tone in 2K25. I don't know how nobody noticed that. I don't be caring about stuff like this, man. I'm a gameplay head. And this is the new scoreboard difference. Y'all let me know what y'all prefer. It's less colorful, more, 2K added KD's too small time to 2K25. Did he already have this? I have no idea. If you could do that on the park or the rec, that would be amazing.
We better go crazy.
Let me know if y'all would rock that. This guy's a mod guy. He's posting this screenshot compared to this screenshot, saying this looked like a previous generation or whatever. I don't know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Hey, click on the video on the screen. Y'all make sure y'all check out my other video.
I think the scoreboard's better. I got another 2K video we're gonna watch.
Guys, we have a lot of 2K25 news to get into today, so whatever you got to do, make sure that like button's blue, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and let's get right into the news. I'm not here to waste y'all's time. So today, I wanted to try something a little bit different. Now, what I mean is I actually organized what I thought was close to or the most important news in the beginning of the video, and then we're going to work our way down. Not saying the stuff like in the middle isn't important, but you'll get what I'm saying as we go through it. So let me know if y'all enjoy that.
I understand.
The shooting model is very different this year, with shot ratings playing a much larger role. You can compensate to some degree if you're really good with shot timing or rhythm shooting, but most people are going to need higher ratings this year to shoot at last year's clip.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I feel like, I wouldn't say they say that every year, that ratings matter, but they kind of do. Niggas are still going to be splashing that high percentage with a low rating. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. But like I said, the first build I make every year is a build that I'm going to have fun on. So it's always going to be high dunking. It's going to be a high dunking and a decent three, bro. Enough to hit open, to drill myself open and hit. Not enough to be splashing from limitless. That's my first build every year. I like to dunk on niggas, bro. Oh, God, I'm a slasher, bro. But here's the thing, though. I make that first build, and then I don't touch it after, like, the meta comes out. Deadass. I don't ever touch it.
Now, here's my opinion on that, man. You never know if that's the truth or not anymore. Like, Mike Wing actually might be telling the truth of that's how the current state of 2K25 looks with their testing and all that. But who knows if a month later, just like this year, early October, people have been complaining for a whole month about the shooting, and it gets changed. So I don't know how to take that, bro, but I'm honestly not on either side of it. Like, oh, yeah, Mike Wink's right, man. That's how shooting's going to be, because even if it is like that, it'll probably change. Okay, now, I also thought this was very important. Not really the first half as much, but Mike was answering some questions in 2K's Discord, and this is what he said. Any changes to layup/dunk timing this year was the question. He said layup timing's optional.
Hey, dunk timing. Hey, so sounds like
disabled by default, but I'd recommend turning it on if you want to gain an advantage as a slasher.
It's going to be on.
Like last year. Just like shots, there are separate layup timing profile options: real player percent, low, normal, and high. You can customize the setting to match your ability. Now here's the big one. Dunk timing is always on for skilled dunks, but you can still dunk without using that particular mechanic, just like 2K24. But the dunk meter logic has also been improved, so instead of the window size being determined just at the start of the dunk, it dynamically...
Guess I won't be making my famous burger.
Oh, I know what he's finna say too. That's fire. That's fire.
Dynamically adjust throughout the entire dunk sequence to better reflect defensive impact.
If done correctly, that's fire. I will say, if it's done like the layup timing, it will be ass. Because the layup timing is fucking dog shit. I'm not gonna lie. I understand defense changes, right? So the contest is finna change, right? But my problem is you'll release square. You'll release square in the green window, right? But the defense flips last second and the green is gone, right? That's annoying. That's
now,
really annoying.
If y'all have been here, I've been talking about that the entire year. It doesn't make sense that the layups, the shots, every single thing in the game, the dunk meter, the standing dunk, whatever it is, like things like that all need to be dynamic. Every single thing. That doesn't make sense that you can go for a layup, right? And at the beginning of the window, because you were open, it's a huge window, but then you get contested at small, that the dunk meter doesn't do the exact same thing. It needs to make sense for both sides. Like you could start a dunk where there's a person in your way this year and it gives you a small dunk, right? It gives you a small meter, even though they weren't even there by the time you go to dunk it. So it works both ways. It's not going to be more overpowered or less overpowered. It's just going to take more skill if 2K does this correctly.
Facts.
Like, we don't know if this dynamic meter is going to be done correctly at all. It could still be very broken. I mean, at the beginning of 2K24, it was very broken. Then they changed it. They made it a little bit more making sense. You know what I'm saying? That's not a very good English sentence right there. But they made it make more sense, even though it's still not perfect. We'll see what 2K25 looks like. So anyway, I thought this was pretty important right here. Power DF broke down that
fuck Power.
We're actually getting news a lot faster this year than last year. Now, the way he was able to find that was the roadmap for 2K25 versus 2K24. So let's pull it up right here. And it says, gameplay details August 1st for 2K25 versus August 14th for 2K24. That's 13 days earlier than last year. My Player in My Career, which we are getting next week, guys, the week of August 5th, by the way.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's big. Next week? Hell yeah. I ain't got hell yeah. When does Madden come out? They're doing that before Madden. My NBA and shit will come out during Madden. I'm pretty sure Madden's what the August 12th week, right? I think. I need to finish a Road to Glory before then, bro. I gotta lock in. I gotta finish at least one Road to Glory to transfer that shit over day one, though. I ain't gonna lie. That's the main reason why I'm gonna be playing Madden is I'm not gonna be touching Madden Ultimate. I might touch Madden Ultimate Team. Maybe.
Okay. So turn on notifications is 23 days earlier. My NBA and the W is 9 days. The city is 2 days earlier. Season 1 is 2 days earlier. Game launch is, let's see, it says 4 days earlier. So every single thing, maybe not everything, but most things are going to be earlier this year. Of course, I'm not saying, oh, this is a huge W. Great job, 2K, because obviously we should be getting this information in like July, you know, or maybe even before that, right?
I don't know about that.
2K definitely holds back, but I'm just letting you guys know we are getting it.
Because things change. If you can't give information too early because things change, right? He's saying right now shooting's hard, right? We all know it's going to get easier. It like a month in the game, it's going to be easier. Here's what happened. The game come out, niggas go straight to online. They try and shoot with no badges, no hotspots, none of that shit, right? They do none of that shit. And niggas going to keep missing, right? Niggas going to keep fucking missing. And then niggas are going to complain, right? And then are going to make it easier. That's what's going to happen.
Earlier this year. Now, this right here honestly might be the biggest news of the video or the biggest news of the year. Very close if this is true, if it's actually a significant change. So, Mike Wang and the community have been battling this out for years. You guys might be new to the 2K community. You might not be into what people are talking about on Twitter and the discourse, blah, blah, blah. But one of the biggest discussions over the last multiple years has been the size of the court. People say zone defense is broken, blah, 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 because the size of the court. It really wouldn't be that big of a deal if the court was bigger. If you couldn't play a guy on the hash and a guy on the corner at the same exact time, which if you have a brain, you can do with a very low defense this year. Of course, not perfectly if, you know, the offense is playing correctly and they're communicating, blah, blah, blah. But it's very easy to play two is what I'm trying to say. Play two means guarding two guys at once, basically. And that changes the entire defense of the game, the spacing, the everything, right? So apparently, Mike Wang has finally budged on making the court-to-player model size different. He said, we adjusted the player-to-court ratio in 2K25 to give players more room to operate. It's improved the flow of the game and allows for certain cuts that would often get jammed up before. So the court/player model ratio is apparently different. Now, I would love to, I don't know how they would do it in a video game. Like, okay, this is the size of the court in the game.
Yeah. 96 calories.
I would love to see a difference, like an actual metric difference. Hey, the court was, I don't know, 10 yards this way, 15 yards wide, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like the length, the width of what the court is now versus what it is in 2K25 or the player model difference. Anyway, this is huge, if true. So
huge.
You see this tweet right here that blew up. It was 2K24 versus 2K25. Now, this got 1.2 million views at the time that I took the screenshot, and it does look bigger, okay? But people were, you know, joking and making, the memes were hilarious, bro, about like, bro just took a step back or bro just zoomed out, bro just turned on the lighting. It was pretty funny, okay? The memes were very funny, but I do think that the court size is going to be bigger in 2K25. I don't think it's a lie or anything like that. Let me find this picture real quick. I'm just going to go ahead and do this while we are making this video. I'm just going to go ahead and go get this picture because Black Cobra, who blew up last year for being like a post scorer, and you know, he's like a post scoring shooting guard. He does all these fancy moves and they're very flashy, but he does a different type of game style than most people do on 2K24. He showed a lot of people that you don't have to play in the comp way or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? It's been so much arguments, and I like either way. You guys know I like either way, bro. I do everything. I play on guard, shooting guard, lockdown, slasher, center. Every year, you can go down my channel. I've done everything. I've played as Kyrie Irving with.
I will say, 2K25. I know on 24 I started that little no VC no money spent series. Shit happens. I have not resumed that shit in a while. Wanna know why? Shit happens, right? I went to Atlanta. Oh, not even when I went to Atlanta. I went to Elden Ring DLC came out, started playing that. And then I played a little bit of 2K, but I was mostly playing Elden Ring DLC. And then you had, I went through a Minecraft phase, so I was playing Minecraft a lot. And then I went to Atlanta. And then when I got back from Atlanta, the college football game came out, and have not touched 2K since.
His signature moves, everything, right? So let me just.
But I paused it for a reason. I don't know why I forgot. Will I have a no money spent series on the next 2K? Probably. Beginning of the year, probably not. Respectfully, I might though. And if I do want to start the year, I'm probably going to allow my career. I'm Q to Bean. I probably will allow my career. I'm not gonna lie. We'll see. I will be doing it with Christian, of course. I'm not talking to him about it. I might. Every year I spend money on 2K. We'll say this. I'm not gonna do it to start the year. I'll say that. I'm not gonna do it to start the year. I'm gonna spend money to start the year, probably. Because I don't wanna put an immense amount of time in a no money spent build without playing the game first. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to end up it being a terrible build, and now I'm just stuck with it.
Show y'all, bro, right here. I just went and got the screenshot while I was yapping. This is actually a historic moment right here that I just went ahead, didn't even pause the video, and found this tweet because I wanted to show you guys. I didn't want to just talk about it, right? He's obviously in good with 2K already. He just came up last year. He's got a 2K logo. I think he was at Community Day last year, even though it was his first year, like, really being in the community, which is crazy. I'm not saying like he shouldn't have been there, but I'm saying it's crazy because he just came up and then boom, he was at Community Day, stuff like that. This is what he said. This dude said 2K creators make up anything, right? He said, I accept your apology in advance. Now, the dude was talking about how people were talking about the court is actually bigger. So he said, I'll accept your apology in advance. So that leads me to believe, even though Mike Wang, our gameplay director, is telling us, another person is telling us that the court size is actually bigger on 2K25.
Thank God.
Now, that's crazy. It's honestly a huge like, this could be something that we look back on years from now and we go, wow, this was a huge spot for the game. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be good, right? We have to see it. That's the whole point. There's a lot of people that say, oh man, people complained because they wanted this in the game, and then when they got it, they didn't like it. I mean, dude, that's a very, that thing happens in life a lot. You think you want this, it happens, you're like, I actually didn't want it. You know what I'm saying? Or many, many times, 2K implements something into the game that people ask for, and they didn't do it correctly, right? Maybe they made it just a tiny bit bigger. We have no idea. We'll have to see when the game comes out, right? So this one's pretty huge right here because someone said, with the new cutoff defense, are right stick steals gone now? Okay, so cutoff defense that we've seen in the last video where you can cut people off the right stick, whatever. Mike Wang said you can still do right stick steals by releasing intense D, pause, left trigger /L2 with the trigger held, you'll get cut off moves. So we know that is going to be something they improved on this year with the cutoff moves, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like that's already in the game. Like, we've talked about this in the last one. I think that that's already, maybe they just improved on it. I don't know. But anyway, maybe. Mike Wang said RIP Whistle, guys.
Hell yeah. Pack Whistle up. On fucking God, bro.
Whistle is gone. It will not be in 2K25. Maybe it'll be in like some offline modes or something. I don't know. Maybe it'll make its way into that. But online modes, there will be no Whistle. Now, if y'all seen my video, bro, I made a James Harden Hall of Fame Whistle 99 layup build, and that was crazy. Whistle honestly is pretty crazy. Dude, honestly, where it's the worst, I don't know if you guys have watched any My Team or play any My Team, but I have a friend that plays My Team, and every player has like gold or Hall of Fame Whistle. It is horrific watching that gameplay. I mean, it is just foul after foul. But anyway, Mike Wang was asked, are instant green animations back? He said there's a new shot feedback option called Simple in the customized HUD menu. That is on by default. This will display your timing feedback immediately once you release your shot. If you want full shot feedback, which includes defensive coverage, you'll want to change the visibility setting to all shots. Full shot feedback is delayed, just like it was in 2K24. So he didn't really answer the question right there. I mean, when you have your meter on this year, let's say you have your meter on. By the way, look at that dot on the screen. Holy, that was a steamer right through. But what I'm trying to say is, when you have your meter on, you already see that. He was asking, are instant greens back in the game? He didn't, I don't know. Maybe I read it wrong, but it didn't seem like he answered the question. Anyway, we have right here, are there any changes to the passing mechanics? He said there are a number of improvements to passing overall, but the most noticeable is improved lob pass logic. The targeting on lobs is much better in 2K25 and is really great for advanced passes or leading a receiver to the basket over a trailing defender. Control-wise, bounce alley-oops are now triggered contextually, and self-alleys have been moved to cross plus circle or A plus B. So once again, I don't know. I'm not feeling a lot about the passing right there.
That is a dub, bro. I will say the amount of times I've wanted to throw a lob to somebody else, and it goes for a self-lob. That shit is annoying.
You guys know, man, passing is just, it's been rough. It's been very rough. I've talked about that for years, where there needs to be a lot more.
I will say, I remember when passing was easy as hell back when Bronze bailout was like the same as Hall of Fame. Oh my God. Everybody and their mom had Bronze bailout. That shit was annoying as hell. I'm not going to lie.
Mechanics or animation, whatever it is, to resemble real life. There's so many passes where if it was a real life scenario where I'm throwing the ball, it looks like, because I watch basketball, play basketball, whatever it is. I'm like, okay, that's a wide open pass. But then I have to rewire my brain because in 2K, the player doesn't throw it around the defender. He doesn't throw it above the defender. You know, like there's so many things that you just throw it right into the defender and it's a turnover for you where it should have been an easy pass to a wide open guy, whatever it is, but there's just no like IQ. I don't even know how to explain it. You guys that play the game know what I'm talking about. So Iggy Mo said, does jump, set point, push, and release affect rhythm shooting? Mike Wing said, rhythm shooting isn't affected by the user's visual cue setting. The bonus/penalty is always determined by how close you can match the player's shooting motion, which is set point and release. So that's something that I probably should have had a little bit earlier into the video. Like I said, guys, we still have important stuff here, right? But that is very interesting. So nothing you have on your custom visual cue, whatever, is going to affect rhythm shooting. Rhythm shooting is going to be its own shooting and mechanic that isn't changed by any of that. So that's going to be very interesting, but at the same time, bro, and we talked about this, I'm very worried for the cheating in 2K25. I just know it's going to be worse. I just know there's more people in that stupid Discord. I just know that they're developing new technology. I mean, I was told by someone, I still haven't seen it with my own eyes, that he watched a script of a guy shooting greens with no meter on. At the moment, I'm still on the only cheats, unless it's a very, very held back, super secret script, whatever it is, that the only working super Titan cheat Zen, whatever it is with meter on. I've seen it in person. I interviewed the guy that is in the Discord. In that video, you guys seen it. But there are people that say there's a no script meter. I just haven't seen it. I've still not seen it myself, so I don't know. I haven't seen it work in a game. I don't want to see no clip. I want to see someone go into a game live right in front of my face showing me that you can do it, and then I'll believe it. But what I'm saying is it's only a matter of time until that's a very big thing too. I don't doubt that these dudes are finding a no meter script and they're going to find a rhythm script. Right? They're going to have something that watches your player shoot in that rhythm, and it's going to be able to shoot in that rhythm for you every time. Like, it's bad out here. And I do think 2K could do more. It was a discussion me and Uncle Demi had on his Twitter where he was saying, like, oh, it's really, Xbox's fault and Microsoft's fault. And I'm sure, I just said Xbox and Microsoft. Xbox, Sony, but I'm sure they could do more, but at the same time, we literally seen a picture in the last video where Activision went at this company and sued them. Legal action. Stop what you're doing right now, or we're going to court. Now, I don't know if it's all the exact same. I'm not an expert on this topic, but I do think that 2K could do more.
That shot was crazy.
I could be very wrong. It could very well just be all Microsoft and Sony's fault. Who knows? But what I'm trying to get to is that we've talked about it a little bit. It's not a 2K problem. Like, it is a 2K problem, but cheating is rampant right now in so many games, guys. So many games. It's just an issue it's honestly like a society problem at this point. Like, why would you want to get on a game, a multiplayer game, and cheat? It doesn't make sense to me. Have a huge advantage over someone for no reason. But anyway, Wolf74, a guy that was a former 2K League player, turned into a 2K developer. He was one, if you guys don't know from last year, he was like the main guy.
AI, bro. AI. Don't care.
The spokesperson of the builder, right? So apparently he was like huge in the builder process.
That shot is crazy.
He went to Twitter, and this is what he said.
I'm getting comp for 25. On God, I'm going to get comp for 25. I'm about to be comp as fuck for 25. On God, I am, bro.
Okay, so this is important. You cannot jab step in the paint anymore in 2K25. No more Kobe jabs into standing meter dunks, guys. Now, if y'all haven't experienced that, it is crazy.
I haven't experienced it too much. I've seen a little bit of it. I have not played 24 enough to really experience it. I'm keeping it mean. I didn't play 24 that much. I really didn't. I don't have that many hours in this game. I will show y'all. Hold on. I will show y'all how many hours I have in 24. I want y'all to look at this. Right? Fuck, I have to move my. Y'all see that? I have 205 hours played on 2K24. Right? I want y'all. Let's put this in perspective. Right? College football 25. Y'all know when this came out. Right? Not that long ago. I have 138. I'm going to pass 200 easily on this game. And it's been almost a full year of 2K24. I have barely played that game. And truth be told, I wouldn't be at over 200 hours on 2K24 if I didn't start playing that shit recently with my homie Christian. That's all I'm saying. Like, I did not play 24 like that. And then I have 142 in Elden Ring. And then I have 213 in Madden 24. I will say I did play Madden 24 a good amount. Not as much as I played the other ones. But, like, I miss when I was able to... Hold on. That's not a good example because 2K18 was ass. But I had 650 on that game. You know what I'm saying? 2K25, 56. 2K19, 497. You know what I'm saying? That's not... I don't think that's... I don't have 17 on here for some reason. I don't know why I don't have 17 on here. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Then you got 21. 21 was fucking dog shit. I only played 180. 23 only played 198. Like, y'all see this? I don't even know where 22 at. Did I pass it? Oh, here it is. 281. 22 was alright. Right? 21 was dog shit. I ain't gonna lie. 21 was so bad. If 2K18... Honestly speaking, I might enjoy 2K18 more than 21. Deadass. 21 was actually dog shit. 23 was 24. But, right. 16 was goated. Like, I used to be a 2K and Madden head, bro. Y'all see this. It's 2K and Madden. You got Black Ops 3 in here, bro. Just a bunch of 2Ks and Madden, and then you got of course you got Minecraft. Minecraft is always going to be up there. 642. And the amount of hours I have synced into Minecraft is actually crazy. I have 642 on console. I play mostly on PC. You know what I'm saying? But like that, I'm just like, that's just like, I miss those days being able to play 2K that much, bro. I miss it. That shit was fun, bro. But it's just 2K hasn't been the same, bro. I might dead ass, bro, since I have also what also coincides, those years that I have my most hours on 2K, I had people to play with. Dead ass. Right? I had a go-to squad to play with. I did. Because I had all them hours in 18. I played 18 with my homie Corey, right? And I was also when I had some other friends that played. I still had my homie Camden that played 2K. That was his last 2K he really played like that for real. Even then, he was iffy on it because that shit was ass. But me and him at 17, we grinded the shit out of 17 together. Same thing with Corey. I played 18 with Corey. I played 19 with Corey. 20, I played with a whole bunch of different niggas, bro. Because we used to run... You know how easy it was to get a dead park in that game? That shit was easy as hell. But we used to run 3v3s against each other, bro. That shit was active. We did that shit in 17 too, bro. 17, 19, and 20 is when we really did it. But like I had niggas to play with. Once 21 hit, bro, I didn't really have niggas to play 2K with no more. So it was like randoms or like my ass friends, right? And they fucking suck, right? And so 21, 22, 23, I didn't really have anyone to play with. So it was mostly playing solo. So that also coincides with like why I wasn't playing a lot of 2K. But like at the same time, the games were just ass. I didn't have people to play with because nobody wanted to fucking play 2K. This year, ass or not, I'm gonna put some good hours in 2K because I have somebody that I can play 2K with now. My homie Christian, I can play 2K with that nigga. I can grind that shit with him. I have some friends out in Stillwater. They're definitely gonna end up buying 2K. I can play the game with them too. Are they the best? No, but it's someone to play with, right? I can win games with them, right? Better than some of my other friends I played with on the 21s, 22s, 23s. I literally couldn't win games with them unless I dropped all the points. Because them niggas could not shoot, to say their lives. Not only could they not shoot, they literally only sat corner. Or like sat on the wing. If they did cut, cool. Right? But it was mostly just sitting corner on the wing. And I'm like, y'all can't shoot. Why are you at the 3-point line? But you know. And then them niggas, and then nobody wanted to make bigs. Everybody wanted to be a guard. I'm like, how you a guard and can't shoot? You're a guard that, all right, I'm gonna lie. You are a guard that can't shoot open. You're also not even a slasher. So what are you on the court for? You got no defense. You can't dunk on nobody, and you can't shoot open. What the fuck are you on the court for? You know what I'm saying? That's the issues I was going with. That was the trials and tribulations I was going with, bro. On God, bro, I had to carry the fuck out of niggas. I also got like my homie Morgan. He played 2K. I can play 2K with him. He got friends that play 2K. I can play 2K with him too. You know what I'm saying? So like, I have people I can play 2K with now. I can do this shit now. I ain't gonna lie. 25 might be the year I go crazy in. I ain't gonna lie. I might go crazy in 25. It's gonna coincide with fucking school, but like, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a hassle, especially with the class I got coming up. I heard you got to study your ass off in that class, and I'm not a studier, so we're gonna see how that entails. And I can't afford to fail that class. This is my senior year. I mean, I could fail it and then take it next semester with but I can't fail it twice. I'll tell you that right now. I fail it twice. I gotta push back my graduation, dead ass. But I gotta lock in, bro. And truth be told, I really finna lock in. And I was locked for college football. I'm still locked for college football. I still gotta do RTGs. I still gotta do shit like that. I kind of want to do more of these kind of streams where they're just chatting streams where I'm just watching videos. I'm talking. I want to have anime talks, which we might actually have after I'm done watching this video. It's about to be a long VOD put up on the YouTube. I'm gonna start putting up VODs on the YouTube. All this shit's going on YouTube, bro. Oh God! So if y'all ain't subscribed to the YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube. If you ain't following the Twitch, follow the Twitch, bro. I'm trying to go crazy, right? I'm going into my senior year of college. I'm going to be streaming and uploading on YouTube and TikTok alongside with the shit I'm doing in college, right? I'm going to graduate college regardless of what this streaming shit does for me. I don't care if I have 9 million subscribers and 500,000 subs on Twitch by Christmas. I don't give a fuck. It's not realistic. It's not realistic in the slightest. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to graduate college. I am not going, like, I'm going to graduate college regardless. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what shit look like for me. I'm graduating, right? So, but like this streaming shit is something I want to do for real, bro. Like I love entertaining niggas. There's some shit I want to do for real, right? So if I can set the groundwork now and keep thugging it out, I can graduate college, get me a job with the degree I'm getting in sports media. I want I want to do live productions. I want to do productions in general, bro. I want to be behind the scenes type shit. Because that's what I do. I be technical directing. That's what I do in Stilly, bro. So I want to do that shit, right? I'm also going to be streaming and uploading on YouTube whenever I do get a job. I'm basically going to be working 2 jobs. And it's fine. Why? Because this is a hobby. I enjoy doing this shit. I enjoy it. I get to talk. I get to say what's on my mind, bro. I get to have fun playing the game. If you see me playing Elden Ring, it doesn't look like I'm having fun, but I promise you, I'm having fun. You know what I'm saying? Elden Ring be beating my ass, but we do this shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's enough for a spill. I'm yapping my ass off. I ain't gonna lie. I'm low-key yapping. I'm yapping. We're gonna get back to the video. I ain't gonna lie.
You're most likely gonna see it in like the 1v1 court in the stage and stuff like that. Maybe the 2s courts in the park, but it was bad for the people that have played against that. Like there's
I gotta find this
right
picture
now,
on my phone.
They load up 2K with a build that has like 95 perimeter, 95 steal, 99 standing dunk, 99 strength, and that's all they do. The only thing they do is they get you down into the paint. Then they do that Kobe jab step, and it knocks your player out of being able to like hold LT.
I've seen it,
L2
but I haven't.
And be able to
Let me grab my
lock
water,
on them, which would give them a small meter dunk. It knocks them out, and they have a big meter dunk every single time. So that's nice to see. Mike Wing also answered a question. He said the question was, have scoopers been retuned? He said quick scoop layups got a small nerf to better balance the risk versus reward of using those types of finishes. Now, I personally am very glad that finesse finishing is a thing in 2K24. So don't get me wrong when I say this. I love it. I have a 99 layup build, and it's very fun to use. However, if any of the finesse finishes was going to get touched, right? We have scoopers, hop layups, acrobats, up and unders, regular layups, floaters. I probably missed 1 or 2 here. Euro steps, you know, all those types of finesse finishing layups. Scoopers was by far the most abusable / cheesy if you did it correctly. Now, if y'all don't know,
cold lagered, cold filtered, cold packaged, Coors Light. Choose chill.
What I'm talking about, I'm not, of course, I have not said patch it or whatever. But if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, go watch my 0 to 60 99 Kobe video. Go check it out and watch what I was doing at a very low overall without, like, I had scooper bronze, scooper silver. Like, you can do it with way too low of ratings, and it's very, very cheesy if you abuse it correctly, where basically someone is...
Speaking of the 0 to 99, I said 0 to 9, 60 to 99. Let me know what NBA player I should do. I'm probably going to end up doing Kobe because that's my favorite player of all time. But I could tap in with like a KD. I could tap in with a Russell Westbrook, right? Which Russell Westbrook might be the wave. I'm not gonna lie. Russell Westbrook might be the wave. If I'm doing a 69-9, I might not. It's not going to be a meta thing, so I might as well do that to start the year. You know what I'm saying? And save my money for whatever the meta is. Ain't gonna lie, it might be Russell Westbrook. We'll see. I'm gonna text my homie Christian right now, bro. Hey, I'm gonna be like, ayo, we might. No money spent. No money spent shit. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can. See that right there? I'm low-key feeling Westbrook, bro. Send that on homie Christian. We're locking.
Playing perfect defense, and I can get a scoop on them. A lot. Like, very often. So, yes, if any of those was going to get changed, I think Scoopers was the right one to tone down a bit. We'll see if it's, he said little. So little honestly kind of scares me because they're pretty cracked, bro. If you go watch it, like go watch the Kobe video. It's my most popular video on my channel. All you gotta do is sort by most popular. You'll find it, and you'll see me using Scoopers a lot because my build was a 70 overall, 80 overall, whatever it was. I had to do what I had to do to get that ball in the basket. So anyway, Mike Wang was asked, what is the default shot timing profile? He said shot timing profile defaults to quote-unquote difficulty based, which automatically maps rookie through pro to low, all-star and superstar to normal, and Hall of Fame to high. So this whole shooting thing, I don't know about it. We'll see when it comes out. I just have a nasty feeling it's gonna be basically real player percentage. Like I can have a teammate. I made a tweet about it, joking about it yesterday, where I don't know about it. We'll see when it comes out.
Take that back. What do you say?
To low, all-star and superstar to normal, and Hall of Fame to high. So
hold on. Whoa, what?
Wing was asked, what is the default
I was not
shot
paying
timing
attention.
profile? He said shot timing profile defaults to quote-unquote difficulty based, which automatically maps rookie through pro to low, all-star and superstar to normal, and Hall of Fame to high. So this whole shooting thing, I don't know.
Did he break down the shooting shit?
I just have a nasty feeling it's gonna be basically real player percentage. Like I can have a teammate. I made a tweet about it, joking about it yesterday, where the court size is gonna be bigger. I can't even be guarded on this game by 95% of people, 99% of people. Imagine I have a bigger court. My teammates can literally just shoot in the corner with low risk reward on and off my dimer, and they're probably not. They can be all the way back in their chair, probably eyes closed, shooting with low risk reward on because it's a wide open shot off dimer. I don't know how this stuff is gonna work. I don't know how high risk reward is gonna work. That's scaring me for people that are cheating in the game, and also people that are very good.
For a little savings, Specialist Miller buys in bulk. For a lot,
because as we've seen this year, if you're good at the game, you can shoot some nasty stuff. Like obviously in these gameplays you're watching, I'm on a 99 3-point build with Patrick Mills jump shot, so you're gonna see some very crazy stuff. That was the point of the video. But like, just imagine next year I can shoot shots like this right in your face, and just because I know my timing, no matter your defense, it's gonna go in. We've talked about this before. It's been a controversial thing to a degree in the 2K community, but I believe, me personally, because this is how the game was for years, that the skill gap of the game is to get open, right? Obviously, time your shot is important, but to get open. In this game, it's not necessarily a get open. It's kind of just, okay, my man has his hand down, boom, I'm shooting that. Like Patrick Mills is crazy. Of course, not every jump shot is like Patrick Mills. I mean, look at this right here, bro. Crab. 3 people right there because the jump shot's so fast. Boom. It still doesn't count. It was a red, but it wasn't really like a red. It's hard to explain how the game works, but what I'm trying to say is you could be seeing a lot of very good defense get penalized, and we don't want to see that, or at least I don't want to see that. I don't want to see people shooting 50% for fun just because they know their jump shot. They don't even have to worry about getting open anymore. Anyway, this one's huge. This is another one I should have had earlier in the video. But Mike Wing said that C Hoops for Life will give a full rundown of the builder and badges next week. So once again, we will be seeing the builder and badges and all that next week, which is much earlier than we seen it last year. So make sure you guys do have those notifications on. Click the bell right next.
When's that shit come out next week? Does anybody know?
Select all. Okay, if you don't have on all, it will mess up. Okay. Wolf74 again, 2K League guy, became 2K Dev.
Probably on their Twitter.
Go-to shot animations into your dribble combos can create some really unique and shifty sequences. Excited to see what you guys come up with once y'all get in the lab. So remember, you're able to cancel out of moves and cancel shot, all that type of stuff. It's going to be interesting to see. I just know, by the way, that with all these 9,000 new animations, there's going to be a lot of stuff people are going to complain about. There is absolutely no way. What I'm trying to say is that 2K was able to test all this. There's going to be, builds probably with 70 ball handle that have some real cheesy moves, quote unquote cheesy, because they weren't able to be tested. And it's going to make it to where you don't really need a super high ball handle in most situations. Obviously every year in like competitive pro-am and 3v3 stage, you usually want to have a really high ball handle that doesn't really change. But in park and stuff, like for example in 2K20, you guys know that have been here for a long time. Me, Steezo, we all agreed that, you know, tier 2 dribbling, tier 3 dribbling was better than tier 1. Like, there was no reason, and even if it wasn't, and by the way, back in the day, that was like tier 3 meant you had like a 75 ball handle, tier 2 was like 85. I don't know the exact numbers, but it was better to have the moves with a lower ball handle, if that makes sense. Like, they actually created more space and stuff like that. And I just feel like that's exactly how 2K25 is going to go. Obviously, I don't think that's going to happen right away. We'll figure it out as the year goes on. But I don't know. It's going to be interesting. But that's also not a horrible thing. Like, you should be able to dribble with a low ball handle as long as you have skill. It's just, you see what I'm saying. Anyway, Mike Wang, how does shot feedback work for rhythm shooting? Now, rhythm shooting, all this stuff is going to be just so much to learn in the first week.
I am using this shit out of rhythm shooting. I'm not going to lie, though.
Really understand what's going on.
I'm probably not going to do Westbrook. Now I'm thinking about it. With the rhythm shooting shit, I kind of want to take advantage of rhythm shooting, which I could really use because Westbrook had a nasty mid-range. I'm not going to lie. So I really could use the rhythm shooting. I could do Westbrook. I don't know, man. Westbrook's not locked, but we are finna lock in with the no money spent shit, bro. I think that's what I'm on tonight. I'm not really gonna be on 2K. I'm not gonna be on 2K tonight. I'll tell you that right now. So this thing gonna be some reactions done.
On and, you know, get breakdowns and stuff. It is, when using rhythm shooting, there are two main factors to consider: push, timing, and tempo. Push timing is the point you start to move the pro stick, right stick, which you'll want to do the movement your player reaches the set point of the shot. Tempo is the speed at which you move the pro stick to the opposite side of your original stick throw. The goal is to finish the stick deflection to the opposite side exactly to match the point the ball releases the player's fingertips. Generally, this is going to feel a little slower / rhythmic than other double throw mechanics like skill dunks or cross combos. Especially with more deliberate shooters like Jokic or Kyle Anderson, my best advice is to go into freestyle practice and get up a ton of shots, paying close attention to the shot feedback after each attempt. Trust me, it'll pay off in much higher shooting percentages if you put in the time to master rhythm shooting. So Mike Wang has said this many times now. And honestly, a lot of these things could have been much further in the video where I said, oh, this needs to be more important, whatever, you know, what we're trying out here. But basically, you're going to catch the ball at the set point, hold down, at the release, hold up. I mean, it's very similar to like shooting, except for you're going it's not going to be the exact same shot every time because there's going to be different rhythms and where they catch it. And
repeat that.
At the release, hold up. I mean, catch the ball at the set point, hold down, at the release, hold up. I mean, it's very similar to like shooting, except for you're going it's not going to be the exact same shot every time because there's going to be different rhythms and where they catch it and how the pass accuracy is, or if there was a defender nearby. It's going to be a little bit different probably for almost every shot. Like if you take 10 shots with this, it's going to be a little bit different unless you're like in the same spot or you have a guy that's passing the person the ball with a really high pass accuracy and they're wide open. But Mike Wang has said over and over now, like in the last video, he said that the developers at 2K are at what's it called? Yeah, Take-Two, or no, virtual. What's it, bro? VC. The people at VC were struggling with this, right? They were struggling with it, but the people that kept with it were able to shoot really good as they kept going with that. You see what I'm saying? So Visual Concepts employees themselves were struggling with it, but the people that stuck with it were able to shoot a much better percentage.
It's a lot of news, Bass Plug. It's a lot of news. I ain't gonna lie, this is a lot of news.
Double down again, saying you're going to shoot better if you get used to this. So I would say that if you are any type of player, let's say you're a shooting guard or, you know, you're a lockdown in the corner. If you're any type of person like that,
cut my cord.
I can definitely see that being huge for 2K25 if Mike Wang isn't lying. I don't know about a guard. Like, you know, you're having to dribble around and then you have to do the rhythm and the set point and all that. I don't know, but I could see, you know, 4 to 5 out of the people on the court in a 5v5 setting, this being very useful for, you know? So we'll see how that goes. But again, we won't know till the game comes out. How are shot meters changed in 2K25? We got a glimpse of one in the trailer, and it looked a bit more transparent than previous 2Ks. Mike said the shot meter works pretty differently in 2K25 compared to previous games. There are 3 options to choose from: arrow, which is in 2K24, ring, and dial. I'm not sure if those are in 2K24. Rather than quote-unquote freezing, when you release the shot button, all of the meters animate from beginning to end, in sync with the ideal time to release the button. Think of it more as a timeline of the shot animation rather than a traditional meter. The ideal time to release the button is the exact frame the meter disappears from your screen. It'll make more sense when you try it. One of the main benefits of this change is that shot meters are much more accurate online, so you no longer need to compensate for latency when you're shooting shots, layups, or free throws online.
Interesting.
The size, color, and placement of the shot meter is fully customizable in the customized HUD screen, like 2K24.
That's interesting, right? That's very interesting. But you know what's funny about that? It's going to be off anyways.
And yes,
like, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck, nigga.
So, that's another huge one right there.
I don't give a damn.
Those of you that have made it this far, you're getting good news right now. Even though I said, I'm trying to have the most important in the beginning. That's huge right there. There's different meters, and they've also been changed to literally be able to help compensate for latency. So that could be gigantic. Like, imagine the latency is how it is this year. I might end up being a meter shooter because meter is seeming to be better for latency in the game. So I don't know. But then again, I don't want to use meter because, you know, everyone that cheats has a meter on. So I guess that's one way to kind of prove at the moment that you're not cheating. But at the same time, like I told y'all, there is people that have told me there is no meter scripts. Although I believe if there is, there are very few people that have them because it would be much more obvious and much more on social media about it. But they're going to keep making those things better. I don't doubt that within a year or two, we're going to see no meter scripts be very popular, and many of the cheaters have them. Anyway, let's get into this. So how are free throws this year? Have they changed? Free throws have been retuned based on feedback from 2K24. They work similarly to last year, but the free throw rating plays a bigger role in the calculation to prevent low-rated free throws players from being overly effective.
Interesting.
Now, I don't know. I feel like free throws this year are very weird. Like, you can miss with. I feel like it should have been changed the other way around. Like, it should have been to where guys with 99 free throw need to stop missing so much. Like, that's a very common thing if you guys watch Pro-Am or you know play rec with high free throw. Like, I see a lot of 95% misses, 98% misses. It's weird this year. But anyway,
that's facts.
Mike Wang said that there is 1,478 new Pro Play layup packages.
SGA,
Kawhi, Tyrese Maxey, Malik Monk, Austin Reeves, Thompson.
The Victor build would be crazy.
I can never say his name.
But I wouldn't. Here's my thing. My big man build is going to be a Victor build. 110%. 110% will be a Victor build, right? My guard is finna be a meta, and then I'm gonna have another guard that is whatever 69 on overall shit I'm doing. Real talk. That's the 3 builds I'm going to be rocking with.
I don't know. And
in this game.
So there's a whole bunch of new animations, guys, from what they're saying about Pro Play. This one right here was, hey, Mike Wang, does the new cutoff moves on defense cost adrenaline? He said nope. So, and we've already actually seen this as well, but there is adrenaline in 2K25. If you didn't know, that does confirm, of course, that there is adrenaline in the game. And then new signature jump shot for KD.
I hate adrenaline.
KD got a new Pro Play jumper too. Our shots producer went above and beyond to hook up a ton of new jumpers for 2K25. So
Bet.
that would be awesome. In 2K24, as you guys know, I don't just play Park. We've talked about this many times. Like, I play a whole bunch of positions on Park, everything you can basically think of. But I also, every year, get to the GOAT status on Play Now Online. So that's how I got into 2K, was Play Now Online. I still love playing Play Now Online to this day, although it's not the same as it used to be for many reasons. Everybody plays computer defense. But what I'm trying to say is, KD's jumper, just like we talked about in the last video, Jamal Murray's jumper was horrific, so I'm glad he has a new jumper. KD's jumper is way too slow, in my opinion. For
facts.
Just, I don't know, it doesn't seem realistic to how his
bro.
jumper takes forever on 2K24, and it just doesn't really, because of that speed, match how KD would play in real life. Like, KD shoots over people, and in this game, you can still shoot over people, but you'll have like a wide open shot with KD, and because it's so slow, by the time you get to release it, now it's an ungreenable shot, or very much lower percentage in your green window to green the shot. So that is exciting to see for those of us that play now and stuff. But guys, drop a like and click this video if you missed the last one, because there's a lot of 2K25 news in this one as well. I mean, a lot. I mean, there's been so much.
Hey, get up for Bash Plug, bro. Hey, I fuck with Bash Plug heavy. I'm thankful for the news, bro. I'm gonna put the noties on. I'm gonna make sure I have the noties on, bro, because I need to be locked into this 2K news. That actually got me a little bit excited for 2K25. A little bit. I still ain't gonna buy it yet. I'm a little excited now, just a little bit. I'm like that. But hey, whatever you want to do.